Hello, sweetheart. He is beautiful. You did so good. I'm so proud of you. Thank you, Mom. Where's Dad? He missed the birth and he's been gone for a long time. He's coming. He just had something to take care of unexpectedly. No big deal. It is a big deal. I really wanted him to be here. Did something happen? It must have if he wasn't here. Don't worry about it. You just had a baby. You focus on him and let your father and I handle everything else. Mom, what happened? Is he okay? Something bad had to have happened for him to miss this. Something happened to the yard at the house, and he had to leave to fix it. It's fine. Seriously. Did someone crash into the yard or something? Did the septic tank explode? Just tell me. Look, we didn't want to say anything until you got to leave the hospital. Someone vandalized the yard and garage door last night while you were in labor. They burnt the word whore into the grass and spray painted it on our garage door. Your father has been there. It was Ryan. You know it had to have been. Has Dad called the cops and told him about what happened at the hospital? He did. They were out there a few hours ago taking a report. And we all know it was him. This issue is proving it. We don't have cameras, and neither do the neighbors. I'm so sorry. This is all my fault. None of this is your fault. He is a grown man who made his own decision to act this way. Your father has been over there fixing to damage so that you wouldn't have seen it and felt that it was your fault. You are not to blame. I hate him. I don't want him to come back to the hospital to see the baby. I want him to just leave us alone forever. He can't be a father. He doesn't have to come back to the hospital, but we are going to be dealing with him for quite a while. Unfortunately, he is the baby's father, so unless he signs rights over, you're stuck with him until baby is 18. Why can't he just disappear like other baby daddies? His parents would never let him embarrass them like that. We're going to get through it though. He's setting himself up for failure. Hello, sweetheart. I was just popping by to see my sweet grandson. We are all so thrilled he is here, and you both are doing well. I'm sorry, but I'm not up for visitors right now. I'd like it if you leave and I'll let you all know when I'm ready. Oh, it's fine. Ryan gave me permission to come by to meet his son. He is absolutely exhausted, but said to let you know he'd be up here once he took a nap and a shower. I am saying it isn't fine. I do not want visitors. That includes Ryan. I will let you all know when you can come. Honey, let's be logical. It isn't okay to use your baby as a weapon. I understand you two had a disagreement when he was here earlier, but you will have to figure out how to communicate better with each other. Ryan was very hurt that you let them kick him out. You call your son showing up drunk and high to the birth of his child and threatening to assault my father a disagreement. Because I call it being a selfish and immature jerk who has a lot of growing up to do. Your father has threatened my boy multiple times. I am not surprised his anxiety got the better of him, but I can assure you he would never be under the influence. You are painting false narratives. I want you to leave. I'm not asking again. This is not going to look good on you. I hope you realize this. It will show the judge that you attempted to keep the paternal side of the family away since birth. Send me away if you like, but it only helps our case. I'm willing to take that risk when I have an entire hospital staff that can testify why he was kicked out. My father has defended me against your son. Oh, my dear, you're going to need some thicker skin if you're going to want to co-parent with my son. If you're letting little squabbles like that hurt your feelings, you are in for a very long 18 years. How about you worry about your son instead of me? Worry about where he was last night when he left here, because I heard he went by my house. Are you trying to blame something on my son already? He has done absolutely nothing wrong and does not need to tell you anything about what he did once you kicked him out. Here, before I go, take this card. It has the number of my attorney on it. Give him a call to see if we can work custody out outside of court. When can I come see my son, since you wouldn't let me see him at the hospital? I am not the one who stopped you from seeing son at the hospital. You showed up even more wasted than when you left, and staff wouldn't let you in. That's not my fault. That's bullshit. I wasn't wasted at all. You just told them to not let me up. You're already keeping me from my kid. I knew you were going to do this. Okay, Ryan. If you would like to come see the baby, you can come over when my dad gets home from work. I'll let you know. I'm not coming over when he's there. It's better for me if I come over when he isn't home. I don't feel comfortable with you being here without my dad here. Sorry. So this is how you're going to be keeping me from my baby still. This is my son and I have more of a right to be W with him than your dumb ass daddy. No one is keeping you from meeting your son. If you refuse to meet him because my father is here, then I don't know what to tell you. That is your choice. If you want your parents here when you come to make it even, that's fine. No. I can just come pick him up and bring him to my house for a little while so we can spend time with him. We need to sit down and have a conversation about custody anyways. You cannot take a newborn baby that is breastfeeding away from his mother. Everyone is welcome here. We can all be civil and your side can spend as much time as you want with the baby here for now. My mom says you can pump and give us milk. She says that a baby his age doesn't need much anyways. There's nothing wrong with me taking him over here. I am not supposed to pump until I'm 6 weeks postpartum. That can cause an oversupply, which isn't a good thing. He's supposed to be cluster feeding right now to bring in my supply. If your breastfeeding is going to keep me from my son, then he needs to switch to formula. Between your dad and your tits, you seem to have every excuse in the book to keep me away. Once again, no one is keeping you from your son. He just doesn't need to be taken back and forth at this age. We can discuss custody, but you'll have to get a judge to tell me I have to let my newborn son go with someone who couldn't be sober enough to be at the birth. All I'm hearing is you want me to take you to court for full custody. Oh, Haley, thank you so much for finally letting us come see the baby. I can't believe he is already 1 whole week old. Time is moving so fast. I told Ryan that you all were more than welcome to come by whenever, as long as my parents were home. I'm glad you guys finally made it over. Well, that doesn't matter, as long as we're here now. Where is your mother, by the way? I'm sure she is loving having baby here to snuggle. She's at the store. She had to circle back to grab more diapers when we realized that Ryan didn't bring any. You should have said you needed diapers. We definitely could have brought some. Let us know next time. We definitely want to do our part. I did ask him to bring some this morning. That's why we said she had to go back. He said he would bring some. Sorry, I forgot. I'm sure he was just so excited to finally meet his son that diapers slipped his mind. You know men don't think about that kind of stuff. Kali says it's not healthy to use disposable diapers. She said when the baby is at our house, she'll just cloth diaper him. At your house? Are you and Kali living together now? That's really none of your business. My personal life is my personal life. No, I know. That's fine. I was just under the impression that you were still at your parents' house. I figured you would let me know where the baby will be going once he is older. Yeah, once he's older. I don't need to tell you anything right now. All right, Ryan. Do you want to change his diaper before you hold him? He needs to be changed. No, I don't change diapers. I don't know how to do that. It's pretty easy, actually. I can walk you through it so you know how to do it during your visits. Why would I change diapers when you'll be there during my visits? The baby would be more comfortable with you changing him, and you'll just think I'm doing it wrong anyways. Come on, Ryan. It's not hard. She did the hard part pushing him out. Least we can do as men is change the diapers when we're able. Haley, tell your father not to speak to me. I'm trying my best to stay calm, but his face in my eyesight is making it really hard. Okay, let's go ahead and change the subject. How about we sit down and discuss a visitation schedule for while baby is so little? We would absolutely love staying out of court until he's old enough